1,500 meters race as the athletes are now marshaled at the starting line. Flags are white and they await to start. The current record held by Soropepeli Nakasaba of in 2024, just last year, setting a record of 4 minutes, 42 seconds.
And we can expect a much quicker race from the sub-junior boys as they'll look to try and take the lead early on. And it will be a battle of attrition.
That is absolutely right. This is one of those races where you cannot lose focus at any one time. Every step is strategic. Every move, every shuffle into gaps is part of the strategy to get yourself to the front of the line and hopefully take that gold medal away. Yes, this is a gold medal event. This is a medal event where these boys are not going to be wasting any time again under the skies of Nasese as the wind has now cooled down. And it looks like we are getting calls from the studio, but we'll get back to them a little later on.
Everybody wants to call in to now, how's the COCA-COLA Games going? Well, you can check it out on Fiji Village Relive and watch everything, all the action of day one, COCA-COLA Games.
Exactly. Fiji Village Relive. And if you're looking for the most accurate medal tally, Fiji Village website is the place to go. The flags are up currently. There looks like there is an injury from the earlier race, the sub-junior girls, as she's being stretchered off from the start of the 100-meter mark. This is towards the Vodafone Arena. She had been laid out next to the signage. But as for the sub-junior boys, they are off. And as all 1,500-meter events start, the pack slowly stretches out, and the strongest of them all make their way to the head of the pack as quickly as possible.
That's right. 37 athletes competing in this sub-junior 1,500, Jerry. And as you can see, there's nobody who wants to let anyone else take the lead. QVS and RKS pushing to the head of the pack, though.
Those tie-level boys working in unison. There are moments when they work together to close out, to box out the rest of the competition. Currently, a little too dark for me to see who's in front of them.
Yes, Jerry, oh my goodness. There was a number of records, though, that were broken today. And, broken. There was also a new style.
Yes, I heard that there was a double silver medal today.
Yes, so there was 1 gold, 2 silver medals, but no bronze.
And that was in the girls' high jump, the junior girls' high jump. That was in the very first event of the day, event 1. So you had Aseri Nasama of Nelson High School and Andi Ulamila Reba of Xavier College both jump a meter, 1.50 meters, and taking out the silver medal together. But Ballantine Memorial's Luisa Ngisia took out the gold medal with a jump of 1.55 meters. So Ballantine walking away with a gold medal, and that just causing more chaos on the medal tally, as there are no clear favorites as we close out day 1. The competition now back to the sub-junior boys 1,500 meters competition for the gold medal. It looks like Our top three have changed slightly. RKS is still in the bidding for that gold medal, just slightly trailing behind the leader.
And yes, Jerry, a very familiar name to the athletic world. Okay, that is none other than Arceus's. Well, let's just say he's got it in his genes. Okay, this is Marika Kelekelevesi. You've heard that name once or twice.
Of course we have.
Maris Brothers, though.
And that also shows why he's such a giant for his age. But Maris Brothers comes in out of nowhere. Olaf Allen, the boy who currently, size-wise, does not look like he would be too intimidating. He was sort of hanging out in the middle of the pack for quite a while during the first 2.5 rounds. But then now that it's the final round, he's taken the lead. And now we need to see if Kelekelevesi has a kick in him. There's a bit of shoving, pushing and shoving there along the back stretch as Maris and QS try to box out their competition. But Olaf Allen keeping a very slight lead over his competition. And now the kick from RKS into the final 50 meters. Something expected almost just by hearing his last name.
Marika Kelekelevesi edges out Olaf Allen. What a race.
That was awesome. That was awesome. As we had discussed earlier on about the strategy of every step and every shove and every entrance into the smallest gaps you could find yourself in. Everything is strategic to get yourself to the front of the pack. And RKS walks away with another gold.